Many of you know me. My name is Beth Butler, and I work for Dress for Success Worcester. I've been with the organization for 5 years now, and in that process, I have learned the difference between the power that clothing holds and how clothing can empower. When I first came to Dress for Success Worcester, I started out as a donor, had time that I could volunteer, and I still remember the first suiting that I did and the woman who came in and how when she saw her reflection in the mirror, saw her value that day. And that's when I started to learn how clothing can empower another woman. From that day forward, I was a volunteer for a while, and then they offered me employment, which I happily, accepted that employment. And through the process, I've met many amazing women, all of them seeing that transformation from that person who comes in a lot of times and where somebody else has defined their value, seeing them transform, whether it's through the suiting program, through the I Am Successful program, through our professional women's group, are just gaining some computer skills that are so needed in our workforce today. Seeing the women come in and realize their value and seeing that empowerment that they receive from the services that we offer, and seeing them not only through the services but to see themselves in a different way, to understand that for some reason they let somebody else define who they were, what their value was. Now they're defining it for themselves. And this is the amazing transformation that I get to see every day when I'm here at Dress for Success Worcester. One of the things that we talk about all the time is about how a woman can transform another woman's life. I get to live that every day. Part of us being here is having other women join us in that journey of seeing another woman become her true self, her knowing that she is more than what she ever thought she was, seeing that strength come forward and seeing them, understand. And then once they have that turning moment, seeing them smile and seeing them then help the next person come forward and paying it back, or paying it forward, becoming part of our leaders in our community. It's really an amazing journey and an amazing story. And part of it is by simply, donating, volunteering, I got to change a woman's life. And hopefully, you'll join us and help us change more women's lives, because there are so many more out there and we need to reach them and we need help doing that. And we can only do it as a community, because as a community we will strengthen our community by empowering others. And I will wrap it up with, I was in the fashion industry for many years and knew that clothing had power. But coming here and learning how clothing empowers was a very, very significant journey in my life. And I will forever be grateful for that. And I will forever be grateful for meeting the women I have met at Dress for Success Worcester.